This is Umar for BoxNation. I'm joined by Frank Warren's captain. Big responsibility on the shoulders of Hamzah Sheeraz, but Frank said it was an obvious choice. That is a huge compliment to yourself.
Yeah, no, massive compliment, Umar. When I found out yesterday, I was kind of a bit like, all right, sweet, here we go. But it kind of gives you that extra oomph and extra added motivation. Not that I need it, but yeah, all for the better.
Did you expect Eddie's pick to be Umar Williams?
Yeah. Two fights, like I was saying, 2 fights ago in Poland, when the whispers were kind of coming through, I kind of thought if I solidify myself in the next 2 fights as Frank's #1 middleweight, I mean, I'll definitely get a pick, and that's it. I spoke it and fought it all into existence, and here we are today.
Many people saying this is actually the best fight on the card because this could easily be a world title fight. We know it's an eliminator, of course, for a world title. Do you see it like that?
Yeah, no, I see it as a great fight. I think the winner of this definitely pushes on for to fight for world titles. But my main concentration is just on him, just to get him out there in good fashion, and do the Queensberry stable and Frank Warren proud.
What does he do well, Umar?
He does everything well. He's athletic, he punches, he's fast, he can move. Hence why I think a lot of people are saying it's one of the greater fights on the card. Just because of that, we're both knockout artists and we're both young, hungry, and in our prime. But I believe I'll be too much for him on the night. And yeah, it's just a matter of proving that now.
Even though you've come up weights, you're still a big middleweight.
Yeah.
You're very tall, rangy. He's not the biggest middleweight going. Do you think that's going to play a big factor in the fight?
The thing about size, Umar, is you've got to know how to use it. It's all well and good being a big for the weight, but you've got to know how to use it and know how to use it to your advantage as well. People just think, yeah, he's massive and he's going to put on 20, 30 pounds and go in there and just bully as well. But that's never the case, and that's never how I've fought. It's all about being able to use it, and that's what we do with Ricky in the gym. So I think it will come down to that. It will come down to that, especially if the fight goes into the latter rounds as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
You've already done one Williams in great fashion.
That's what I was just saying. It's already written out on BoxRec, Williams' first round KO. So hopefully this will be another one.
Do you believe that could be a real thing?
Could be.
Early stoppage?
Very well could be. I think, listen, even against Liam, I didn't expect him to knock him out in the first round. It just happens. It's one of them things that just happens. Most first round knockouts, not many people plan for it. It's just people walk onto shots, and that's what it is. But yeah, hopefully I'll be a very happy man if that's the case come June the 1st.
Looking forward to fighting Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, man, I was there for the AJ and Ngannou fight. Lucky I was out there because I wanted to experience the atmosphere, and then when I was there, I thought, yeah, this is what it's all about, coming out here, and this is the new era of boxing, and we're better than Saudi Arabia.
This is one of the biggest fight cards I can remember. It's going to be a global event, and you're, as I said at the start of this interview, captain against Deontay Wilder, one of the most recognised guys in the sport. Yeah. I mean, the trajectory you're going on is incredible, but it's a credit to the hard work you put in, but it's probably even excelling what you thought at this stage.
Yeah, no, crazy, because listen, now I would have thought, all right, cool, maybe I would have been fighting for a world title, headlining a UK show, but now the magnitude of this is just, it's unreal to be fair, unreal. Like you said, is to be involved and to be part of it, to be on the big stage, to even, like I said, to be the captain it's just like how bigger can it get? How bigger can it get? And now it's just all about, it's all well and good enjoying it and cherishing it, but you got to remember we're there to do a job, and that's the main thing. Like, you got all the glitz and the glamour. You can't let that get to you. You got to stay focused and get the job done. That's what I plan to do.
To be fair, what is Excellency and Riyadh season are doing, nothing's impossible with these guys.
Yeah, nothing's impossible. And they were just saying downstairs, if all the points are levelled out by the end of the night, they'll get the captains to fight each other. And I was thinking, yeah, fuck that. Must be nuts.
Just lastly, to close off, obviously you guys, the Brits I'm talking about on this card, will know about the history between not only just Queensberry and Matchroom, but the families, Frank and Barry, and that's transitioned over to Frank and Eddie. I mean, you're doing this, of course, for your career, your family, everything, and that's the most important thing. But you can't let Frank Warren down here.
Not at all. This is what I was saying. I've been saying this since yesterday. The reason why it's more than just our individual fights is, for me anyway, I've been with Frank since day one. He got me him and Andy got me when when no one wanted to, and I wasn't a standout amateur. And now this is my chance to say, all right, cool, listen, you picked the right kid, and this is my chance to give back.
And to get one over Eddie as well.
Exactly, it's bragging rights for them, isn't it? It's bragging rights for them. So to get one over Eddie, and just show that Queensberry is the best. It's as simple as that.
I remember Eddie saying a while ago that he didn't actually know.
Do you remember that interview?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I was saying this yesterday, and I done an interview saying, listen, after this fight, I'm going to go over to him, shake his hand, and say, you won't be forgetting me now.
And do you think all the other guys from Queensberry, do you fancy them in their fights?
Yeah, definitely. I was saying earlier that if you break down each individual fight, the benefits and the favours kind of favour us. They favour us, and it's all a matter of all of us bringing our A game, having good camps, bringing our A game, and that's it, showing up.
Well, Captain Sheeraz, thank you very much for your time on BoxNation. Best of luck in camp in Preston this time as well. And we'll see you out in Riyadh.
Cheers, Umar.
Thank you.